After starting a career in vaudeville as a child, Buster Keaton made the jump to movies in 1917 with the help of Fatty Arbuckle, appearing in 14 Arbuckle shorts. In 1920, Keaton started appearing in his own films, starting with the Saphead. With his successful work, he continued making his own short films like 1 Week and The Electric House. After years of making short films, or as they were originally called, two-reel comedies, Keaton moved up to making feature-length comedies. These included Our Hospitality, The Navigator, Sherlock Jr., and 7 Chances. Now, in 1926, his next film was The General. This film combined Keaton's passion for physical comedy with his love of trains, including an epic locomotive chase. Though the film is often regarded as Buster's greatest achievement, people didn't think that way at the time. The film received mixed reviews. Some thought it was too dramatic for the typically light Keaton comedies, while others were questioning why he would make a comedy about the American Civil War. Now, The General was an expensive misfire for its time. After the film, Keaton never had that much creative control over his films again. Now, of course, he still made great comedies such as Steamboat Bill Jr. and The Cameraman, but not with the creative freedom he once had. Now, years later, The General would be considered one of the greatest American films ever made. Now, Roger Ebert included the film on the great movies list and his personal top 10 list. It was accepted in the United States National Film Registry in its first year, alongside Star Wars and Citizen Kane. Speaking of Citizen Kane, Orson Welles called it the greatest comedy ever made and perhaps the greatest film ever made.
Good evening. This is Orson Welles, and it's my great pleasure to introduce this evening in this series of great silent films, one of the great films of all time, one of my favorites, The General, by and with Buster Keaton.
Hey everybody, this is Mark Spencer. Thank you so much for watching. Now listen, if you enjoyed this, please be sure to subscribe and like this video. And for more movies and content, go to lakeshorepublicmedia.org.